Welcome and let's play a little Civ 6. Civ 6 is a game that has some really strong economics behind it. As I play through, I'll go over my strategy and how I'm playing, but I'll also talk about the different economic mechanics of Civ 6. We're going to play Immortal, a random map, 8 players in the Barbarians Clans mode. Our leader is going to be Mansa Musa, one of the richest people of all time. And as I play through, I'll talk a little bit more about that. Mansa Musa is really strong on desert tiles. He has a +1 faith and food for adjacent desert tiles. Mine's given -1 production, but a +4 gold. The big thing when playing with Mansa is gold is king, just like Mansa. He gains gold really fast, and his specialty district is a commercial hub. His production towards buildings and units is really slow, which kind of plays into that high gold yield strategy type of game.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest, from this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. Mansa Musa, great king of Mali, you are blessed with wealth beyond comprehension, yet you remain uncorrupted. Raise your eyes from the marketplace to the heavens and satisfy your heart's great yearning for peace. Protect the prosperity of your people, and history will write your name in golden letters.
All right, so like I said with Mansa Musa, he gains a lot of gold and a lot of faith very fast. We're gonna go after a religious victory, and we want to settle next to a desert because he does get that +1 faith and +1 food when settling next to a desert tile. So this is actually a pretty good start. I might actually. I think I'm just going to move over here, honestly, because if I move here, that's going to give me. I should be able. If I move over here, I should be able to settle, somewhere over here as well and get something else, depending on how big this desert is. It looks like a fairly decent size, but I think I'm going to settle here because I'm still going to get the fresh water. I'll be next to the ocean still. I think that's the best play. The only bad part about settling here is we don't have a whole lot of, we have a +2 production here. We're going to have a +1 production here, +1 here. But until we start expanding, it's going to be slow going to start producing things. But we want to expand, and the best way to do that is to give yourself enough room to expand. If you can produce, if you can have 7 as opposed to 6 cities, that's what you want. So we're going to move a little bit further away and have a little bit slower start, but overall I think this is a better way to do it. So we're getting a +2 faith and +2 food because we're settled next to 2 desert tiles. We'll go with astrology. Hopefully I can stumble upon a natural wonder for that Eureka. Sometimes it's kind of easy to find those in the desert. So I found another continent, so we got our foreign trade inspiration, which is kind of nice. We'll kind of move up this way. I think down here should just be desert. I'm hoping it's kind of like a peninsula down here, and there's nobody else coming that can come up from there. But I guess we'll start looking once we get our slinger going. So we have a barbarian outpost that just popped up, and we are obviously just going to take these guys out as fast as possible. Nice thing that is it's a shipbuilding barbarian clan. That should help us since we don't have to fight a whole lot of, we don't have to fight. We only have to fight this spearman. So he surprisingly kind of attacked us there. So we got our slinger. I'm going to switch this over to sailing just because we're not in any hurry to produce a holy site quite yet. We have to get Pantheon first, which is usually pretty easy for Mansa. And we want to go with the Desert Folklore Pantheon to get the +1 adjacency bonus for production that matches the Faith adjacency bonus. So This guy's been healing. I think I can probably take him out here. I should have enough health. And we will move our scout down this way. Kind of explore down here. One thing I kind of missed is we do have some decent resources as far as in the ocean here. This crab, we'll get quite a bit of gold out of him, and we'll get some gold out of this turtle here. Again, gold and faith, we're gonna try to get as much as possible and buy a whole lot of things and get that faith, get a lot of faith for that religious victory. All right, so we killed that spearman. I'm gonna go with the +1 unit strength when fighting barbarians, and then I'm actually gonna go with the +1 production in all cities because I should have the Pantheon. It looks like the next go. So we don't need any faith because we're gonna get our Pantheon, and I think I said it earlier. Mansa is usually the first one to get a Pantheon anyway, so it's not like I need to rush that in any way. We're gonna go with a +7 combat strength, and actually I think I might raid them to get the money, to get the gold first. They did build a quagmire here, which that's fine. I think I'm just gonna disperse it just so I don't have to deal with this guy. I would probably be okay raiding it, but I don't necessarily need the money just quite yet. We did find a scout over here. I'm gonna try to at least redirect him here. And as I move around, this is a pretty decent sized desert, so that's good. I'm gonna just kind of keep looking, and hopefully it keeps getting bigger and bigger. So desert folklore should be there. It is. It looks like, yeah, it does look like we're the first one to get a Pantheon. So I'll do a desert, the desert folklore, which is going to give me a +1 faith for adjacent desert tiles. And I'm going to hopefully pair that up with the +1 production to match the desert folklore Pantheon. So that quagmire did attack us. Not a big deal. We'll just move out of the way. So it looks like this spearman came up here. I should be okay. I'm gonna attack him, and I should be able to attack him and get my promotion before I get killed by him. So that's the goal there. It looks like we did find some non-desert tiles over here, which that's fine. It's a pretty big desert area. And when you get kind of down here, you're going to really be, I mean, there's just not a whole lot of production. So we're going to be looking at, this fish and these crabs and stuff like that to get our production or our gold. Plan on a lot of buying of things in this game. So we'll upgrade our slinger here. He did attack us, which I was hoping that he would rush back, but that's okay. We should be able to take him out here and then clear out this barbarian outpost fairly quickly. We'll keep moving this guy up here. Looks like we did kind of run out of room here, which that's fine. We'll probably put a city right on this tile to get the +1 science. Well, I thought it was a little bit further up there. Yeah, I'll kind of keep looking at it here. I would like to put somebody or a city around this oasis, and then around this oasis. I'm gonna put one on this tile. So we had to get sailing. Little scouts in our way here. Take a little bit longer to clear out that post, but we're in pretty good shape right now. We'll kind of keep going here, and we're gonna move this barbarian. He might have to heal because that quagmire is down here, but I'm going to kind of move him through this area here, and then I should be able to clear out this outpost here shortly. So we'll disperse that barbarian outpost, and we did get a tech boost for irrigation right by that tribal village, so we'll get that, and then we'll move our slinger kind of over in this area. See how far this little desert kind of goes down. We're just waiting on our warrior. That quagmire is super annoying, so it'll only take one turn to get through there, but I don't want to go through there and then have some sort of barbarian sitting there waiting. So we got plus 40 gold. Again, we're going after gold, so that's a nice get from that tribal village. We only have 4 more turns until we get our settler. I think I'll settle him here, and then our third settler will probably be right in on this tile next to the oasis. But we're gonna have to start building our holy site here soon, just because I want to get faith going and get a profit as soon as possible. So Stonehenge was built, which is that automatically gives you the first profit. Not a huge deal. We don't need the first one. It usually the second or third. If I can get the second or third or even the fourth religion, I can usually get the all the bonuses that we want on that. I think I am gonna go astrology here. We'll get that finished up. So we got our settler out. We got him moving over to where we want to put him, and we'll go with a probably a. I think we're just gonna go with a builder here. I only have one more turn until we can get our holy site, and I'm gonna go with the holy site kind of as fast as possible. So we'll get going. We'll get one turn into our galley. Yeah, this could be interesting. We could get a couple different cities kind of along this coast here, and there's quite a bit of production and stuff like that. There's a fish here, crab here. So we got astrology. We will go ahead. We'll move this guy here first, and we will go ahead and build our holy site. So we're gonna have to buy. I think I'm gonna go on this tile, get my +6 here, and then for this settlement up, or for this city up here, I'll probably go. I'll have to figure it out, but I would like to build like a government plaza and then kind of surround that with holy sites. Okay, so we are going to settle here. That'll be our second city. And surprisingly, as I kind of moved over here with my warrior, I found even more desert, which is great, but there's got to be a city-state over here somewhere, I would assume. So, uh, I mean, I don't know. If not, then this game's going to be a lot easier. But we are going to keep exploring up here. Hopefully, maybe we settle on this tile, and then we can settle over on this tile as well to get some more of this desert claimed. But we'll have to see how it goes. That warrior, we'll just kind of keep moving him up. I'm not going to build a holy site quite yet on this city. I thought about buying a builder, but I think I'm just gonna start producing a builder. Yeah, there's these diamonds here. That's pretty good. We're gonna get gold, and we're gonna get a little bit of production. We're gonna get a little bit of food, and then we'll get food from these tiles over here, being adjacent to a desert. So we are starting again. We're starting pretty good. We have a lot of room to expand. We haven't met another settlement yet, or another civilization yet. So I think we're in a pretty good spot. We're just gonna keep moving up this way, keep moving this way, and just keep building our holy sites. So after a couple turns here, I got attacked by a scout over here, so I'm letting my slinger heal. We found that quagmire over here, so I'm kind of moving this way, making sure not to go too close to the coast. But this desert looks pretty good too. There's quite a few promising spots, and we'll keep exploring. I haven't met a settlement yet, and over in this area, it looks like there could be desert on this other island. But either way, since there's nobody over here, we should be able to continue settling. I don't know, in the kind of looking long term, hopefully I can get a golden age where I can just produce, settler after settler and get, I don't know, as many cities as we can get, but there's a lot of potential here with the deserts, the way that they're looking. All right, so we met our first settlement, or our first civilization. We got our first holy site here, which gives us some era score. Yeah, he was. So we did meet Pedro from Brazil. He was out in the sea, which that didn't surprise me because it looks like we are kind of on our own over here. Which is great. We got plenty of deserts to work with. I should be able to settle like here, and then over here, and then I'll start settling kind of over here. I mean, there's a lot of different places to settle. We did just get our holy site. I think I might actually just buy the shrine. I think I will wait to buy it, and then let's do a builder here. I guess I could just buy the builder now. That might be the better way to do it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy a builder, and then we will build a shrine. So that's kind of the thing, is we're gonna be using a lot of gold, and sometimes I just kind of space off using gold, but we're hopefully gonna be using that gold kind of as fast as we accumulate it, but we'll kind of see how it goes. So we got this tribal village, which gives me the wheel. Not too excited, but it's makes life a lot easier that way. We'll go up here, we'll get this diamond going. I might go with this second diamond over here and just sell it to Pedro. And then I'll probably go over here and get the turtles. Yeah, we are kind of all on our own, which is beautiful. We don't have to worry about being attacked, and we can kind of build up our cities and get our holy sites going, and we should be in a pretty good position. So we'll keep moving along here. So we got bronze working. Unfortunately, I don't see any iron around here. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Sometimes, well, there's one over here. Sometimes there's a ton in the desert. We just have one, which, yeah, I mean, I'll eventually get to it, but it might take, we're not going to settle over here right away, but we will build a mine here to get our gold. We got 7 gold in this mine, and we'll kind of come, I think I will do this diamond over here and sell it over to Pedro to get even more income. Yeah, we'll keep moving along here. I'm kind of exploring down here with my, oh, found a city state. Wow, that was the first one. So I'll keep exploring down this way. What do they need? The great merchant. Oh, Mexico City. Okay, so I think Mexico City's okay for their bonus. Luckily, there's nobody else really around right now, so we should be able to get. We shouldn't have any threat of another civilization stealing Mexico City from us. So that's kind of a nice thing. We'll go. Gosh, I do want to upgrade my slinger, so we're gonna do animal husbandry, and then we'll get archery after that to upgrade our slinger. So we do have a tribal village here, diplomatic favor. So we're just not getting very lucky on those. We'll rest our slinger here until we can upgrade him. The thing with being on kind of an island that we are, since we don't have any threats, we really don't need to build a whole lot of military units. We'll have to build some naval units just to, protect ourselves there, but nobody's going to attack us, so we luckily do not need to produce any more soldiers, which is kind of nice. We can focus on gold and faith, which we've like I've said before, which is our goal in this game. All right, so we found our first natural wonder. So this isn't the best natural wonder, and because it's so far down here, there's really no reason to go down here to build a settlement. And we're gonna build this mine, and then we're gonna just trade this gold. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any other luxuries. We'll see how. He's only gonna give us 3 for it. That's fine. 3 is better than nothing. We don't really have anything else to do with it anyway. So we get animal husbandry, and the ancient era is going to end soon. So we'll have to kind of keep an eye on that. I mean, we need 8 points to get to a golden era. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely achievable, but I don't think we need to rush in to get that by any means. So, the nice thing about that is we'll probably go with the Eureka +1 era score when you get a Eureka for science, and that should be really easy to get into a golden age after that. So that's probably what's going to happen. We might be able to get to a golden era, but I just don't see any need to rush that. We'll do another builder just because we don't necessarily need anything right now. We'll build our gallery, we'll build our galley soon. We might actually stop with our builder and start building our galley, just so we can get that galley right away in the next era. We'll get this guy to produce this rice. But yeah, we'll probably go with our galley. We'll switch to our galley so that we can get that right away in our next era. So we're gonna get craftsmanship here, and we will capture that, and then that'll give us an opportunity to change our policy cards. Let's go with production towards naval units. Probably need to just make sure that there's not a tribal village or something over here. This Quagmire's right here. We'll take him out. And we'll go to early empire. We'll switch this to the galley. It's going to take 4. This is going to take 3. So once we get the early empire, we'll switch off of that naval era and go back to our builder, but that'll just get us to where we need 1 turn to get our galley. So we have archery. I'm gonna upgrade our slinger to an archer. We're almost done here with this builder, so I think what I will do once this builder gets done, I'm probably going to buy this tile here and build a holy site, and then probably buy it. I'll get this tile here, build a holy site. Unfortunately, it's not the ideal situation because we're only going to get, I think, +3 on that. But I might build a city here and then build a government plaza here, which will build a holy site here, and we'll get quite a bit of bonus there. So we're going to get Magnus here. Once we promote him, we'll be able to build a settler and not lose any population, which is huge. We'll switch that policy card just in case we run into some barbarians. And I think, I do want to go here because I'm going to purchase that, save a little bit of coin there, and we're going to build the holy site. Yeah, it's a +3. I mean, unfortunately, I'm almost debating. Well, this guy, he'll build it here. Yeah, well, I think we're okay. I mean, it's going to be a +3. The plan is to build a government plaza on this tile, so we're going to get another adjacency bonus. So we'll be okay there. Let's see. I'm going to come over here with this guy, and we'll be able to get this turtle and this crab right away. All right, so we have we got irrigation there. We have 1 turn left in this era. We will. Oh, I did find a barbarian outpost down here. This guy is healing up. I'll move this builder into the ocean. He's going to harvest this crab right away. And yeah, we're in pretty good shape. I think we will stop here with this video because we have 1 turn and then we'll move into that new era. So I feel like this is a pretty good stopping spot here. So far, I mean, we're doing really well. We're going to, in this next era, really start producing our settlers and really getting, as many cities as we can going. And we're going to be building shrines. We're going to be building commercial hubs, hopefully into this next era, and really get our game going. So we have a good setup so far. Unfortunately, we only have 2 cities, which that's fine. We're not in any rush. Once we start getting some more settlements or some more cities, we'll be in a good position, and we have a lot of room to work with. We're not in any danger of other civilizations attacking us or anything like this. So yeah, we'll go into the next era on the next video. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next video. Thanks.